today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Ultra Saber Kylo Ren Lightsaber replica. This immaculate piece, Spot has actually just picked up. It arrived in the mail the other day. Included with the lightsaber, the Ultra Lightsaber, you get yourself a booklet. Spot's going to provide all the information down below, so if you guys are looking to get yourself a high premium lightsaber, the links will be down below. Got yourself a pamphlet. Thank you for choosing Ultra Sabers. There's no way we can include everything about your new custom saber here, so if you have any questions or concerns about your saber, please check out help/FAQ on ultralightsabers.com. Ultra Lightsabers also, Spot picked up, because of Force Awakens, I picked up the Kylo Ren lightsaber, but Ultra Sabers also allows you to make your very own custom lightsaber, complete with your own custom hilt. You have several to choose from, and you can choose the different colors and stuff that you're going to put in there for the coloring of the actual beam. Again, these are heavy pieces. It's hard to kind of gauge the weight of this. I would say it's probably about maybe about 10 to 12 pounds, and it is solid metal. You also get yourself a card, Ultra Sabers, the combat lightsaber specialists, industry leader since 2005, the brightest blades, the toughest sabers, the best prices, www.ultrasabers.com. And you also get yourself an Allen key, and we're going to make use of this for installing the actual blades to the lightsaber. So we move this all out of the way, and before we actually install the lightsaber, I'm gonna just kind of give you guys a show of the actual hilt. Kylo Ren's lightsaber, as you've seen in the trailers so far, does have the beams on either side, as well as the main lightsaber blade at the top there. This is all a solid metal, and it's in the black metal, die-cast metal, with the silver accents in the actual handle, as well as on the sides of the hilt. These are not going to be the kind of lightsabers you'd find at a Toys R Us or anything like that. Again, these are high premium lightsabers. The bottom can be unscrewed, and you can probably hear as I'm unscrewing it how it is all die-cast metal. And inside you've got yourself the battery compartment, which houses the 4 AA's that will charge this. Now, it really, theoretically, for something as powerful as this, the fact that it only takes 4 AA batteries is actually quite an accomplishment. We screw this back on. There we go. This also utilizes LED lights, which is one of the reasons why it can get away with using a smaller hilt as opposed to some of the old, if you remember, the older lightsabers were very broad-handled lightsabers because they had to store a lot of the mechanics inside. LED is a much more streamlined process, much more streamlined electronic lighting function, so you can kind of contain everything a little bit more in what would be an accurate 1-to-1 scale lightsaber. There is the button on the side, and I'm actually going to press the button first before we put the beams in. I'll show you how bright it lights up. Press the button, and even without putting in the beams, you can see that's bright. That's extremely bright, being projected from not only the sides, but also from the front. Turn this off. Now, in order to install the actual beams, when you get Ultra Sabers, they come packaged, they come shipped in 2 boxes. One, a smaller mailing box to hold the hilt, and then you get a larger, almost poster-sized shipping box that houses the actual beams. Now, these are plastic. These are plastic, so very durable because you don't have to worry. You're screwing on just plastic tubing. I can see why these would be a more durable alternative to, of course, the glass ones. If you remember the old lightsabers that had the glass hilts, the glass beams that you couldn't remove, these ones you can just easily unpeg or untab. So what we want to do is we want to take the rubber caps off, and you can see they're hollow, just a hollow plastic, almost smoked. There's like almost a silver film inside there. And we can go ahead and take the one off the other as well. Now, where the Allen key comes into play is that on the sides as well as the top, the sides there is a screw. There's one there, there's one there, and if you flip it around, there's about 3 different screw holes. Or actually, there's 4. There's one there, one there. Flip it around, there's one there and one there. You're going to take the beam, snap it into place. Now you will see it's going to sit loose, but then what you want to do is take your Allen key and you want to turn it. You're going to be taking the screws and you're essentially going to be bringing them down until they touch against the plastic beam. You can do it on one, and one holds it, but if you want to make sure, of course, that this is not going to be sliding out at any given point, tighten up a couple of the other ones as well. Just like so. And this also will unscrew too. You don't need to have that unscrewed at all. So there's one. We can go ahead and add the other one. Once again, taking your Allen key, tightening it up. And I won't tighten all 4 of them, but I'll tighten 2 of them so you guys can see. It's enough, again, that this isn't going to move. This will unscrew, but this is not going to move on you. And then finally, the longest of the beam, so much so it's probably going to sit off camera. And we can go ahead and once again, we're just going to tighten this up. And I'm just going to tighten the top one. The longest beam seems to hold up the best when you've got it tabbed into the actual hilt. So there you've got the lightsaber. It does stretch out considerably, so Spot's not going to be able to show it completely on camera. Now again, you're going to press the button and you're going to see how well those LED lights will light up the beams. And you can see it projects extremely well through the plastic tubing. Ultrasabers also allows you, when you go on to custom build your lightsaber, they give you a couple of options. You choose the hilt that you want. In this case, I went with the Kylo Ren hilt. You can choose the color. And you can choose actually as well whether you want to have this as sound effects or if you want to have just as the straight light up. Now I went with the straight light up. I will probably go back and maybe want to pick up another one of these. Not maybe the Kylo Ren. I might want to just pick up a standalone, maybe Jedi lightsaber with the green, and then have that as with the sound effects. But it's a great looking piece. Really, really impressed with it. Fast on their delivery too. I literally I ordered this probably about a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and it arrived in record time. While the actual blades are not heavy at all, the lightsaber does. The hilt itself, at least, does have considerable weight to it. So when you're buying from them, you're buying a high-grade premium lightsaber. Spot's going to provide the link down below, so if you guys are interested in checking out more from Ultrasabers, you can go to www.ultrasabers.com. Today's collectible Spot was having a look at the Ultrasabers, the industry leader of high-end, ultra-graded lightsabers. We're looking today at the Kylo Ren Lightsaber. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you next time.